Well, it's DIY day 19. I just realized it's Saturday. Sitting on the porch, drinking my coffee, contemplating the day, getting ready to go do my chores. Haven't got some of them done already, but fixing to head into the shop and get some stuff done down there. There we are. We have the snapper and blindside. You're here early.
Yep.
Should have dawned on me yesterday when you said you were going to come in early and only work 4 hours, that today was Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I figured that out. I'm drinking coffee on the porch this morning while you were actually working.
Yep.
So what are we doing? We getting it?
Yeah, we're getting it sanded. Trying to sand it down so we can get it ready for Eric and chipping away at all this wood.
All right, so we'll give you some more heavy-duty grinder sander stuff.
Yeah.
I think what we'll do is get a couple of barrels, get 4 barrels,
And put it
and
on
put some wood between the barrels,
Uh-huh.
and then get this thing sitting.
Okay.
I need the 32 set up to put the floor in. We got the jig over there.
Okay.
Okay? So if I tell you that, you know what you're doing, or do I need to?
Well, I don't know which one the floor is, and then I kind of know how to set it up on the jig, but.
So I probably should supervise that for a
Yeah,
moment.
probably should
Okay.
supervise
Well, we're gonna do that then. Okay. Life has priorities, and this is it. That's the 32?
I think this is, yeah.
You think so?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah, because this is the most recent one.
32 3-window. There you go. You don't need to pull it off of the pile.
Okay.
Just pull the floor off.
Yeah.
This is the 32 jig right here. So kind of clean it, sand it around the edges, sand the whole thing. And then over here, where are you going?
I'll go get some wedges.
Well, let me tell you the whole pile.
Oh, okay.
You guys are just too fast. Are you off the line that fast?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, you gotta
Okay.
be, right?
Well, if you're gonna win, you gotta be. And this is the body.
Yep.
Okay, so this body, you can trim it out. Well, that won't matter. You don't need to trim it out right now. But need to sand on the inside, all around where we're gonna attach the floor.
Okay.
So, that floor,
Yep.
pull it off, sand it around, trim it up a little bit, and put it on that jig.
Yep. Pull the jig over here.
Pull the jig, however you wanna do it. That body's not heavy, you don't need my help.
Okay.
These guys tried to kill me last night moving a car. But I'm probably wounded somewhere. I got,
Yeah.
at least they're concerned for an old man. They were all like, had that look of, oh my God, we killed
Well,
him.
yeah, I was
We
kind of
were
worried.
quite concerned.
Yeah, I was kind of worried.
Yeah, I'd be scared.
All right, so I will be back.
Okay.
I got some projects I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna work on my,
The thing.
did you ever figure out what that was I'm building?
Well, I know you're gonna hang it up, so
I'm gonna go work on that thing, yeah.
I still can't. Figure
Plus I
it
got some other things to do. All right, very good. Carry on. Okay. So you're a manager in training, right?
out. Right.
You wanna go to college for construction management?
I'm thinking about it right now. Yeah.
Okay, so it's just construction?
Basically.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm talking to corporate. We may offer a corporate scholarship for our senior of the year at Spirit. I don't know. We'll have to talk about that next year.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I'm going to give you guys about, 10 minutes worth of, well, pretty much whatever you're watching it live here on real time. So we got kind of a deal here. This is the flimsiest thing I've ever seen. So you can kind of see how it's angled there, but how it dips up. So we've got boards making it straight.
Mm-hmm.
We need this line to be straight all the way across, although it dips there. So we're gonna put a board there. That'll work. I think what I'll do is I'll get some angle iron from the other shop. We'll clamp it on this, so we got a good straight line on that. So when you sight down it, I want a straight line. You can kind of see on this side, we're not so straight.
At all.
So we'll go ahead and get that. All this needs to get ground out. A lot of missing stuff. This is pretty
It's pretty. Rough.
flimsy.
Yeah.
Incredibly flimsy.
They had that. It was just a one by one all the way through. That's what kept the shape.
Well, we're gonna do this with the Plascore,
Okay.
and we'll figure it out. Get it ground. At least it's up in the air. You can work on it easier. Get that 32 done,
Okay.
and then we'll grade him
Sweet.
on his management. So we'll see if he gets
Sick.
blindsided or not.
You might.
The boys are gone. Done working on the Chinook for today. I'm the only one here. My adult ADD is starting to kick in. So I've got the, I think I got what I want, except no. Now I'm thinking about the Midas touch and what are the fenders we're going to use. So we're going to use these fenders for sure on the front, but I had other fenders. So if I'm building a kit, I think I want a different style fender in the back. I don't know. So I might get different ones instead of those, but we're going to find out. But I'm going to move on to something else real quick. Yep, I can't just do one thing. I got to fix the old farm truck. I'm going to go speak at a tech school in Barron County, Kentucky, on my way to Evansville, Indiana for the Frog Follies on the Friday of it opening over there. And I've convinced my wife to go with, because then I told her we'll go see my son Jesse James up in Indianapolis. Except I've also got a speaking engagement at one of the tech schools in Evansville. So I think I better get my truck in pretty safe working order, because she is not real hyped on going in the first place. So we'll work on that one for a bit. I can't just leave well enough alone. It had a little ding there, so I'm fixing that. Had a little dent there, so I'm in the middle of fixing that, so we can just real quick paint that, right? No problem. While it's quiet, Phantom Pete is on my mind, so I need to really sit down while no one's here, and I need to line up these hinges and bend and rebend and get them going, which I think I'm going to spend a little time doing that, some quiet time. But the problem is, I can't just think about that, because the Chinook has really got me intrigued now. By the time we're done with that, we're going to have the best looking Chinook that's ever been built, but it needs to be a little redesigned. So anyway, I'm not going to put much physical time in it, but I got some mental energy in that one already. All right, so we got a little bit of primer, ready for me to blend some of the stuff in. Getting pretty close here. I mean, we got me a control arm on there. Put some thought into Phantom Pete, so I think I know where we're going to go with that, and I definitely want to use the other fenders for my contraption of a thing that Nathan still don't know what it is. So I think it's time to go relax for a little bit. Yeah, Eric don't want to be in the end of my video here. I said I'm going to relax for the last couple hours of the day. What better way to relax than put some time on the old excavator? So we've been building a pond. This worked out good. That's a nice little house.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So we bought this, totally remodeled it, was going to make an Airbnb out of it, and do this massive pond. It's kind of hard to tell, so we started doing all this. There's going to be a giant waterfall there, and then even better than that, now this is your living here.
Yes.
And
that's the best part.
That's the best part.
Yeah, that's the best part.
So now I don't have to finish the pond. You're working on the pond, and I'm just helping. We are finishing the pond, but it's like we got 4 pumps. 20,000 gallons each for the pumps. You can kind of see the tube there. We're going to have a bog filter and a waterfall over there, and we're going to put a skimmer where the overflow is, and kind of hard to tell, but let's go take a picture of it over there.
That square block rock to deal with.
Oh, it's going to be, yeah, getting the square. So we've been, you did this moving. I did a lot of digging. Well, I did a lot of digging here, but it's got it's got a history, because this is the first spring up from Buffalo City, and I got it on good word that Jesse James was playing in that spring. So we rediverted it to the ditch, and it's filling the pond over in the field over there now. But once we get that diverted back, it's up on the top over there. It's going to be awesome.
It is, yeah.
Oh, what are we building here? What do we got? Are we going to go noodling or what?
Maybe, yeah.
So you're landscaping the bottom.
Back off in there with it, but we need something to shove this off in there, and I think you could do it with a tractor, but...
Okay, you don't want to do it with the excavator?
Well, we'll have to move it from over there from digging, where we need to be digging that dirt out, to over here.
Well, we'll go to the
I
house.
don't want to run across those wires with it.
Oh, yeah, okay. So we'll go to the house, get my tractor. Do that. So this is going to be a skimmer. So the overflow from the pond will come this way, but the skimmer will be here. It's kind of hard to see what the picture is, but we're going to fill it back there and fill it in the front. And then we got a bunch of pallets. This has gone from a car video to a
Pond video.
Chinook trailer video to a pond video. But this will be a couple of them big pumps are going to go here, and we got the tubes already run. The tube is running up there. Planted it. I mean, that looked like a random tree that just fell down, but it was a lot of effort moving that tree over there and burying it. So once you got filled up, it's going to be good cover. All the big tubes go underneath that. Well, let's start digging.
I'm ready.